give you this presentation and hopefully have a conversation about linguistic intelligence. Hopefully after this talk, you'll be able to understand how the phrase "I don't know" will change your perspective on life entirely. So, let's begin. Of course, we have to know what is linguistic intelligence. So, let's begin. So, linguistics intelligence is basically, in simple terms, the ability to use language effectively that's beyond vocabulary size and eloquent. Pretty simple, right? Well, in my opinion, this simplicity, actually, people tend to heavily overlooked. Hence, it is one of the most underrated parts of intelligence. And next, I want to talk about another issue, which I also think is important to our topic at hand. That is the state of youth in Vietnam. Now, I don't know how you feel about this topic, but to me, it's pretty crazy. And just to give you an idea of how wild it is, I wanted to, as a joke, I just wanted to give you some images that basically describes the generation of today in a nutshell. It's a masterpiece, all right? Don't you love to see it? I'm just kidding. This is kind of, it's kind of about an image, but you know, hey, at least the toilets look nice. Anyway, back to the issue at hand. So for the past couple of years, you might likely have seen a trend or almost an epidemic where teens that are my age or older seems to not listen to their elders, parents, or teachers at all, leading them to creating their own philosophies and beliefs, and even going as far as to talk back against, like, fight against, like, their beliefs and stuff, and thinking that, you know, like, they know they have everything, like the answers to everything in life. So why is that? And trust me, and it might sound crazy to see kids have this behavior, but it does happen, and it's kind of unfortunate. And in fact, it might come to a surprise that you and I might partially be responsible for this epidemic. And it's unfortunate that we as humans, when we hear someone that doesn't have any expertise or any knowledge about a topic, we quick to judge and dismiss them, making others feel afraid to voice their opinions simply because we don't know anything about it and afraid of their opinions being not taken into consideration. And we should not be so frustrated and judgeful to them, and instead celebrate to those that are not afraid to say, I don't know. Acknowledge that we have a gap in our understanding. The willingness to admit not knowing fosters intellectual curiosity, encourages to ask questions, seek answers, and expand our horizons. It's essential to make us open to dialogue and feedback, which is essential for building meaningful conversations in classrooms, workplaces, and families. That way, it creates opportunities for us to contribute, creating collaborative environments. By acknowledging our own limitations, we make spaces for alternative approaches and explore diverse viewpoints, which is key traits of a linguistically intelligent mind. Lastly, it teaches us a crucial lesson, which is that not knowing doesn't necessarily mean that we're failing. I mean, we all afraid of failing, right? It's human for us to simply afraid of failure, but not admitting to uncertainty more often than not protects us from making hasty decisions or spreading misinformation. So instead of being that one annoying boss where everything needs to be planned ahead of time and needs to be perfectly done, instead be kind to them. Acknowledge that they want to learn just like everyone does, you know? And we should encourage them. We should promote them to explore and learn so much more in the outside world, and that further promotes a really healthy work environment. So it also allows us to really pause and reflect on ourselves and respond with clarity rather than reacting impulsively. But that's not to say that linguistics intelligence is entirely positive. I mean, with everything, there's always some downsides to it. With the power of linguistic intelligence, if it's in the hands on the wrong people, you know, those people can potentially persuade us and harm us in mental ways, and making us feel more stressed than we really are. And to really counter this, we must always have skepticism and a need for nuance to really truly understand the situation and accurately assess whether if it's right or wrong. So we gotta embrace the power of I don't know. It's not just a phrase, but rather a mindset. It's the bridge between ignorance and understanding. It keeps us humble, yet curious, grounded, yet eager to grow. Do not be afraid to say, I don't know. Thank you.
Well done, Doug. Now, let's listen to the question from Mr. Alex.
Very good job there. I love your socks, by the way.
Thank you.
Did you know everyone was going to see them today?
Yep.
Having taught you for several years myself, I can confidently say that you are someone that shows linguistic intelligence. And how would you say your understanding of this intelligence has improved your quality of life?
I think
on a personal level.
Sorry?
On a personal level for you.
On a personal level. I think it really helps me get my opinion out there more clearly, with clarity, and make sure that, you know, make sure people understand my perspective, my view of
Okay, thank